Well, we saw that St. Lawrence was what we thought they were. They're a good team. We put ourselves in a position to win that game, and a couple breakdowns, and every moment matters is really the takeaway from that game. And I thought then when you carry that to the next night, every moment mattered. We played very well, and the moments we just executed better together as a team.
It seems as though you guys, through 9 games now, have done a good job of limiting not only chances for the opposing team, but shots on goal. The shots on goal against is way down compared to the National League, compared to you guys have done the last few years. What do you think is attributed to that?
Well, I think there's really 2 big things that contribute to it, and then a side thing that's even probably bigger. The first 2 things are we're possessing the puck very well, and the second is that we're defending away from our net. So in the offensive zone, the neutral zone, we're defending the puck, defending when the other team has it very well. But the big picture from 30,000 feet is we're bigger, we're longer, and we're faster and able to do those things better than we have been in the past. And that, credit to Coach Lang and Coach Weber and the recruiting that goes into bringing these guys in that can think and skate and defend.
For this group, it seems you've gotten into a bit of a rotation with your players. I know you're still trying to get guys into games, but you're kind of into league play now, and you need guys that you can completely rely on. But you still had a chance to get a couple of guys their second career games over the weekend for RPI, and some guys that show some promise, some speed. What are your thoughts on trying to work a 31-man roster or 30-man roster into the 22 spots?
Yeah, it's really difficult because we have guys that even still haven't played a game, and guys have played 1 or 2 or 4, and it puts a lot of emphasis on the practice and how they do in practice. But we talk with all of them. We try and have them understand and have the ability to ask questions so they can comprehend what we're dealing with, and we have to listen and ask them questions so we can comprehend what they're dealing with. But when they do come in, we want them to use their gift, whatever gift they have as a hockey player, or gifts plural. And I thought that different guys have stepped up at different times and done very well. The responsibility that transfers from practice to a game has been excellent.
This is your first full league road trip for 2 games, 2 different sites here this weekend, Colgate and Cornell. 2 storied programs. You guys get to go play against in a couple of fun barns, I think, in this league. But obviously the focus on Colgate for Friday. What do you see from the Raiders, and what are things you're trying to make sure that you take care of business on your own end here? Well,
they've got a really talented group of forwards. I mean, they're averaging well north of 3 goals a game, and they have some experience up there. They've got some high-end guys. The 2 young brothers in particular, McKegney. Those guys are excellent players, just to name 3 of the many. So they play with pace. They spread you out. They do some things that you have to pay attention to, and for us, we're going to have to just again play our game, manage the puck, possess it as long as we can, and threaten their net, and then defend.
And lastly, I just want to talk about special teams, because you won the battle on both nights against St. Lawrence and Clarkson last weekend. I know it's one of the check marks you have as far as being successful is being able to do that on a consistent basis. Do you feel like being able to win those battles is going to lead you to more victories than losses down the stretch here?
Absolutely, it gives you a chance. I mean, if the way we look at it is, if penalty kill can shut the other team's power play down, any power play we get is a +1, and that adds to your goals for. It keeps the goals against down, and when you do those things, it's a good formula for success. It's not the only formula, but you can't. It's really hard to win games if you're losing the special teams games repeatedly.
I think we got to play a full 60 minutes, and I don't think we had that against St. Lawrence. So just kind of being ready to go right away. And we're in Colgate's building now, so we're dialed in for our first shift on Friday night.
For you guys, as a team, seemingly this year you've been doing a great job team defensively. You've limited teams, I think, to under 25 shots a game. What's been the kind of the catalyst for you guys in that regard? And just to, if you keep the shot attempts down, the shots on goal down, whether it be blocks or just closing players out, you really limit their scoring chances as well. Is that the way you guys have seen it?
Yeah, I think we're quick to defend. We're getting first touches against the other team, and that's big. That's in our desire to win, and also our possession game in the offensive zone limits a lot of chances, because when you're playing offense, you're not playing defense. So.
Also, the penalty kill has been solid for you guys. You won the special teams battle in both games last week, and that's obviously one of the check marks I think that coach has for you guys as far as one of the things you want to get done, and you'll be more successful as opposed to not when you do win those special teams battles. Is that what's been stressed to you guys as well?
Yeah, definitely. Special teams are really important. It can be the difference any night. So if we can keep that going, that's going to be great for us. Got to be good in all situations though to win in this league. So
you're playing against another team that had a chance to play last year, but do you feel like that kind of advantage is, if it was there at the beginning of the season, is kind of gone when you're playing a team like Colgate or Clarkson, where you've had enough games under your belt this year where what happened last year not necessarily affecting what's going on this year?
Yeah, I don't think it matters too much. I mean, maybe they had a chance to develop a little more chemistry together with their line mates, but I think we've done a pretty good job of gelling together right away as well. So I think that advantage is kind of out the window at this point.
You got Adamo scoring his first RPI goal. You got TJ Walsh, who's contributed a bunch this year. Your upperclassmen, but still grad transfers and transfers here, have seemed to have meshed pretty well. Do you see that continuing as far as last weekend and through practice this week as well?
Yeah, Adamo played great. Walsh has been really good. So it's been awesome to see those guys kind of step in and be impact players right away. And there's been a lot of those guys up and down the lineup. Really impressed with a bunch of those guys. And
you being obviously a senior captain on this team, how has the team going on the road, which is a big step here? You haven't had a whole lot of road trips, especially in the league yet. So what's this going to do for you guys to, I guess, just even a little more bonding experience on the bus with a couple of games away from home?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we'll be together on the bus, team meals, and at the hotel, so it should be fun. We usually have different roommates in the hotel as well, so be good to get to know different guys and hopefully gel together more.
I think we just got to put together a full 60 minutes. Hurt us in the end there off a little face-off play with like a minute left, so we just got to be locked in the entire game and play our game the whole way through, and I thought we did a better job of that against Clarkson, and that's the reason we came out with a win.
You guys have, one of the top 10 in the country, is maybe around there in shots on goal against. That's block shots, that's closing out players quickly before they can take a good shot, force them to shoot wide and stuff like that. What have you guys kind of keyed on early in the season, you as a defensive core, and obviously working with the forwards to limit teams to fewer chances and fewer shots on goal?
Yeah, that's it. Just taking away time and space from players, because all the good players in this league are good, and we just try to limit opportunities against and maximize our opportunities for. So Lindo will make the first stop, and we just try to clear out rebounds.
Special teams wise, obviously everyone in defense is part of the penalty kill. You guys have done a great job. You're up close to 90% this season. What's been a key to that? Is it similar as to when you're 5-on-5, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to block shots, sacrifice, and get good clears. Try to take time and space away again, and we've been doing a good job, so we're looking to keep it rolling.
And offensively, for you blue liners, obviously puck movement is key, and having good chemistry with your defensive partner. You've had a chance to play with Simon a bunch here this year, and what kind of chemistry? Did you guys play a lot in 2019 as well, or you kind of switched around a little bit?
Yeah, we would roll around a little bit our first year, but I got to play with him at the start of the year, and now I'm playing with Laurie, so it's been good. Yep. I mean, all the D back there are good to play with. We all just communicate well, and it's good to build some chemistry.
And then looking ahead to this weekend, obviously you get your first, I guess, full league road trip going here. A lot of home games to start the season, but you get to go to a couple of fun arenas, I think, and the new one that Colgate has, and in Lina as well. So I guess the focus is on Colgate for you guys this week. But what does a road trip bring for you guys, so you can try to get some more bonding experiences in?
Yeah, it's big. I mean, we get to have time in the hotel together, just hanging out away from the rink, and get to go on the bus together. So we kind of get to see a different side of each other, which I think will bring us closer and hopefully make us a better team.